for excellence in each of the 10 specialty areas being evaluated. Our expanded network of regional locations brings our nationally ranked care to more families closer to where they live. Visit chp.edu/US News to learn more or to find and schedule care near you.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Welcome to the 2023 Berkeley County Youth Fair. The Berkeley County Youth Fair is brought to you by Mimi and Papa's Dips and More, Sheer Dew Lights, the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, RAI Properties, Modern Realty Results, the Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies, Oak Crest Realty, CBP Enterprises LLC, and the UPMC Children's Hospital. Let's go live to the fair and join our TV 10 broadcast crew.
Good evening, everyone. We're live from the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds for none other than the 76th Berkeley County Youth Fair. Now, don't worry, you haven't missed anything because the fair actually doesn't open tonight. We are just here tonight for one special event, and that's the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair contest. So tonight we are going to bring you the live coverage of that contest, and you will get to watch our new 2023 Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair be crowned. We're excited to bring you this tonight on TV 10, and we'll be starting that contest. Will begin in about 7 o'clock. Until then, we're going to do a little bit of interviewing beforehand, and we're going to talk to some former queens and just get an idea of what the preparation has been like for all the girls competing tonight. You're going to see 10 girls who will be vying for this coveted title. And with me tonight, right now in this segment, we have Ms. Courtney Funk, and she was our Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair 2006. And on my other side, we have Miss Peyton Dugan, who was the reigning Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair 2022. I'm surrounded by royalty. I love it. So I'm going to start off with Courtney and ask her to just share a little bit about what you can remember from your youth fair year.
Gosh, it was a whirlwind.
Yeah.
And I still look back. It's funny. My mom tells a story that she watches the crowning every year, so it's her ritual.
Okay.
And I still vividly remember that night. It was a huge group of girls. We had 21 girls that competed that evening.
Wow, that is a lot.
I don't remember the last time we had a competition that big.
Okay.
And it was hot. It was so hot. And we used to have the truck and tractor pulls going behind us. And so I vividly recall after being crowned going down to the truck and tractor pull. And it was Jackie Lang. We have a new Miss Youth Fair. As I'm climbing the staircase up to say hello to everybody. And then that week was a whirlwind.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure Peyton will tell you it is exhausting.
Yeah.
But you truly enjoy every minute, and then you cry when it's over.
Aww.
Because you love it so much.
Yeah.
And everyone receives you. It's 4-H in and of itself, FFA, it is a family, and the youth fair is a family affair, and your heart never leaves this place.
Yeah.
And you carry this title forever. You really do.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so exciting. That's awesome. And Peyton, what's your year been like?
It's been very, very great.
Yeah.
Like she said, Fair Week, a little bit exhausting, but I had the greatest time. And of my 9 years showing, that has absolutely been one of my best weeks.
Oh, great. And you really had to juggle a lot. You
Yes.
showed how many different animals?
Last year I had 4 species.
Okay.
And on top of being Miss Youth Fair.
So
yes.
you were, one minute you were giving out ribbons and trophies, and the next you were in the ring
Yes,
showing
definitely.
your animals. So what are you looking forward to this year, tonight? Before we talk about the fair itself and what you're looking forward to, tell us a little bit about the 10 girls who are going to be competing tonight. What have they gone through already today as far as leading up to tonight's competition, and what do you think? I mean, they're all here now,
Yes.
so what's going through their minds, from your perspective?
Well, this afternoon we had our tea, and they got to interview with the judges very quickly, only about 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But so that's a very short time to get to know somebody.
Yes.
So they went in there, had their interviews. We did a little run-through practice there, and then I'm sure all the girls out here are anxiously awaiting being on that stage and answering their questions and getting ready to see who will be the next Miss Youth Fair.
What do you think the judges are looking for in a Miss Youth Fair? What's their checklist? How do how does one check off all the boxes to be considered the queen?
Oh wow, that's it's kind of a hard question. Somebody who's outgoing can have a conversation with somebody, be very personable. I think that's a really big thing.
Okay.
Just somebody who's going to be a friendly face, inviting, someone who is going to be able to represent our fair in the best possible way.
And what are some of the duties that you do throughout the week? We talked about you hand out trophies and sashes to people, or actually not sashes, but they're banners, right?
Yes, banners and
as they
ribbons.
win the various competitions. But what else do you do throughout the week?
Throughout the week, meeting with fair goers and people in our community, past Miss Youth Fairs.
Okay.
I know I did quite a few interviews last year, so that's kind of what's to be expected during the week. And then throughout the year, parades and just making appearances. I know I've gone and read to different kids and their schools.
That's awesome.
And then ultimately going to the West Virginia Association of Fairs and Festivals pageant
What was
in
that
January.
like? I know you went, and we were talking about that with some folks earlier. What was that like? And it's a lot of contestants in that,
yes,
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think there were 89 of us this year. Quite a few. Definitely it was a different experience.
I bet.
But just being able to go out and represent our fair and our little corner of the state.
Yeah.
And actually, talking with a lot of girls down there, nobody ever really comes from the Eastern Panhandle.
Yeah.
So being a friendly face from our side of the state was really nice. And
That is.
getting to share what I love about our fair.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you in high school still, and what are you involved in?
Well, I just graduated from high school.
Okay.
So actually, next Saturday,
Wow.
I will be leaving to go to Werner, Oklahoma for
Wow.
college. It's a 2-year school called Connor State. I will
Okay.
be on their livestock judging team down there.
Oh, that is
Congratulations.
Wow.
That's
so
awesome.
impressive.
Yeah.
Now, this is something, though, livestock judging you have done through FFA. Is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
correct?
Yes.
So you've traveled all over doing that, haven't you?
Yes, I've been very fortunate to go judge through the east coast of the United States. I've been to South Dakota,
Wow.
Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and then this early January I went with my FFA team out to Denver, Colorado to judge.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that is so impressive. So obviously your ag background and all that you've been involved in with 4-H and FFA has impacted you so much you want to make a
Yes.
career out of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to study animal science with hopes to be a small ruminant reproduction specialist, so working on sheep and goats. So something I'm really passionate about in 4-H
Yeah.
FFA, and the fair has helped me get to that point.
Now, is that something that you would do in this area, or you would go away somewhere? Is that type of career like something local, or where?
I could do it almost anywhere I wanted to. Actually, in Sharpsburg, there's a program called Transova Genetics.
Okay.
And they're a big repro company that I could work with, or I could work for myself. I met a lot of people going into this field, and so I'm excited to get started.
Wow. Well, gosh.
You represented the fair and your title so well and
Thank
carried
you.
yourself so beautifully in the last year, Peyton. Yeah.
Yes.
you.
What a great year for you.
Yes.
So in just a few minutes, what is your role tonight for the actual contest?
So tonight I am just kind of sitting up there watching the contestants go through,
Okay.
supporting them
Yeah,
from
cheering them
my
on.
little corner of the stage. And also tonight I will actually be doing my promotion that I did at the West Virginia
Good. I want
Association
to
of
see
Fair
that. Oh, I'm
Festivals.
looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, very
Good.
excited.
Good. All right. Well, I don't know, do we have anything else we want to do before we take a quick break? We're going to come back and we're going to talk to you a little bit more about tonight's event. I will say that, as we mentioned earlier, we have 10 contestants. To be in the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair contest, you would have to be either in 4-H or FFA, correct?
Any of the youth organizations represented. So 4-H, FFA, FCCLA, Boy Scouts, or Girl Scouts.
Okay, so all of those. So the contestants tonight, as we introduce them, we'll tell you what organization they're representing, so you can see they are representing a variety of different groups. So we'll tell you that tonight. We have 2 judges that are here. The judges are Marsha Barley and Dale Barley, and they will have the tough job of picking the new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair. And as we said, tonight's event is just a single event here at the fair. There's no charge to get in. If you want to swing out to the fairgrounds just to watch the competition live, you can, but there are no concessions open. The carnival is here, but it is not open, so just maybe sit back and relax and watch the fair from home tonight, and then plan to come out. We can tell you that the fair will be 8 days, starting tomorrow, Saturday, the 5th, through the following Saturday, the 12th. And even if you have a brochure, I think we have a couple of those here, or if you have one of the fair books, make special note that our carnival did change their schedule, and they are actually here all 8 nights instead of 5 as they originally, or 6 nights as we had originally thought. So starting tomorrow at 4 o'clock, they will open the carnival, and I know a lot of people are happy about that. Plus, tomorrow night, there is no gate fee. You do not pay an admission fee. That's the one night that they do offer it as a free admission night. And there's a Garden State, I think, tractor pool going on in the live arena as well. There's a concert on this side over in the amphitheater with Nathan Barge's band and Chris Darlington. So a lot's going to be going on tomorrow. All the exhibitors will be showing up, tomorrow morning? What time will you get here?
Bright and early.
We'll probably be here around, hopefully, 8 o'clock.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. So it starts early. From the schedule that I saw, the doors open or the gates open at 6 a.m.
6 to 10
so,
is check-in.
So everybody will be moving their animals into the barns. They're not in the barns tonight. They'll be moving those in tomorrow. All the exhibits will be moving into the indoor exhibit hall, and this is typically known as just move-in day, right?
Yes.
With a few extra little events. So it will be quite the hustle bustle here tomorrow morning. Again, we're live from the Berkeley County Youth Fair for the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair contest, which is going to get started here in just a few minutes at the top of the hour, 7 p.m. And we're going to be here live all evening. You'll even get to meet the new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair after the contest. We'll bring her on and interview her. So sit back, relax. We're going to take a quick break. I think now, guys, we want to take a break, commercial break, and thank you to our sponsors who are sponsoring us this all week. TV10 will be here live all week at the fair, covering shows during the day. We'll do live hosted coverage in the evenings with lots of fun interviews. So we hope that you will join us when you can't make it out here in person. We'll be back in just a few minutes for more at the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds with the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair contest.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back and forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details. I'm Jocelyn Perkins, and my father, Jeremy Perkins, is the owner of CBP Enterprises, LLC, which is a third-generation family-owned business serving the tri-state area for over 50 years. My grandfather, Cecil, and my father, Jeremy, have always been a big supporter of the local youth. If you want a hardworking, trustworthy, honest company that helps with all your landscaping, asphalt maintenance, seal coating, parking lot, and line striping, call Jeremy Perkins at 304-671-9057, WV009596.
Looking for a new fence, replacing an old fence, or just fixing an existing fence? RAI Properties can help you. With licensed and insured staff, your fencing project will be in good hands. We have over 20 years of experience in the industry and the community. We take our work seriously. You can trust that you'll enjoy looking at your finished fence for years to come. RAI also specializes in lawn care, decking, flooring, renovations, painting, and vent work. To get a quote, go to www.raiproperties.com or give us a call at 304-995-9764.
Live at the Berkeley County Youth Fair. I am your host, Mary Beth Blair. I'll be here with you every night of the next week, and we are going to bring live coverage of events that are happening right here in the main arena. Tonight is the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair contest. It's the only thing that is going on at the Youth Fairgrounds tonight. My co-host for the night is Miss Courtney Funk, who is our 2006 Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair. So she knows all too well what's going on with all of the ladies who are preparing right now. And in fact, your mother hosts the tea that the girls have every year prior to the contest. So today, what would have happened at the tea, Courtney?
Yeah, so we bring the young ladies in for some light refreshments.
Okay.
The food's wonderful. I'm not sure that they eat very much of it. I don't remember eating very much. It's the nerves.
Yes.
But there's some light refreshments, and then they get their time with the judges. So if you're just joining us, you may not have heard that Peyton talks about the fact that they have a very little interview time. So they had about 3 minutes, each contestant with the judges, so that they could get to know them a little bit. They also speak with the MC to kind of get ready for the evening.
Oh, nice.
So they run down through what that's going to look like. They practice on stage. So we have it's at our United Methodist Church. They graciously let us have our tea there. And so there's a little practice area for us to get the minor chord up on stage and run through what it's going to look like for these young ladies, this young lady that will be crowned tonight.
Okay, so they've had a full day.
They have.
Getting ready for tonight, and I know they're getting ready now backstage. And you mentioned our MC. We're so thrilled to hear that former, or I guess you wouldn't call her former, she's a forever, so, but I guess we would, Miss West Virginia, Elizabeth Lynch, who just gave up her title.
2022.
Yes, so she was 2022, and she was a former Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair. We were just talking about that with her earlier, and that's kind of how she got introduced to the Miss West Virginia competition and began her journey there. And she's going to be the MC tonight. And I don't know if you all are aware, but Elizabeth her whole life has really been about agriculture, and she grew up being in, I guess, 4-H and FFA,
yes, that's correct,
and was very involved. In fact, her platform, her social impact initiative with Miss West Virginia and Miss America competition was all about agriculture and promoting the ag industry. What organization they're representing. As we get closer to 7 o'clock and the opening, which Dawn Pingley, the president of the Berkeley County Youth Fair, will be opening tonight's event, we'll go ahead and just run down the list of girls. And maybe you might, at home, you're sitting and watching it, and you may hear a name and you may think you know someone. What we would encourage you to do at home is get a piece of paper out. We have a contestant 1 through 10. Write down your favorites. See if you can pick who the judges are going to pick. See if you can decide at home who the next Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair will be. Before we go any further, though, introducing, I promised someone who came up to the table ahead of time that I would give a shout out to a special individual. So I am going to do that right now. I hope you're watching Roger Barnhart all the way from Homestead, Florida. We understand that you've been watching the youth fair here on TV 10 for the past couple of years. Many of you would remember that Roger owned some grocery stores here in our community. He was very supportive of the Berkeley County Youth Fair. I remember him growing up as well. And I just want to say hello, Roger, and thanks for joining us, and we're happy to have you again this year. Enjoy the live coverage of the youth fair. Of course, one of TV 10's biggest fans is my mom, Jean Kisner. Not only watches the youth fair, but she watches TV 10 pretty much around the clock every day. So, hey, Mom, we're glad you're watching and hope you enjoy this year's coverage of the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair as well as the youth fair for the whole week. So,
and real quick before
another shout out.
Fun fact.
Oh, okay.
So we mentioned that our MC Elizabeth Lynch was a Miss Youth Fair. Fun fact about that is that we have very few mother-daughter duos of Miss Berkeley County Fair.
Okay.
And Cheryl Masters Lynch, Elizabeth's mom,
was
Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair 1987.
See, and I just learned that tonight too. I didn't realize mother-daughter.
Yes. So we again have very few mother-daughter duos. We have our contestant chairs, which are Barbie Frankenberry and Jan Chansey,
and they
mother-daughter duo.
Were,
Casey McDonald Fields and her mother Bev, mother-daughter duo, and then Cookie, Cheryl Lynch, and her daughter Elizabeth.
So three different. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful.
Fun.
Yeah. So anyway, fun fact.
Yes. All right. Well, let's get started. We're going to tell you who this year's contestants are. The first contestant number 1, will be Hunter Dunham.
And Hunter is with Scrabble, Scramblers 4-H, and Hedgesville FFA.
Okay. Our contestant number 2 will be Brianna Willingham.
Yeah, and she's actually with Southern Cross 4-H, which is who I represented as Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair.
Contestant number 3 will be Cheyenne Shawyer.
And she's with Musselman FFA.
Contestant number 4 will be Melody Schilt.
And she's with Wetumpka 4-H Club.
Contestant number 5 will be Reagan Chansey.
Arden 4-H Club.
Contestant number 6 will be Haley Silkworth.
Swan Pond 4-H and Spring Mills FFA.
Okay. And contestant number 7 will be Caitlin Greenfield.
So another competitor with Wetumpka 4-H and Hedgesville FFA.
Contestant number 8 will be Cheyenne Grove.
She is with Valley Star 4-H Club and Musselman FFA.
Okay. Contestant number 8, Amelia Dugan.
That is Scrabble Scramblers 4-H Club and Spring Mills FFA.
And our final contestant will be contestant number 10, Madison Elliott.
So Hedgesville FFA. So really great combination of our local high school FFA program.
Everybody but Martinsburg is in there.
Yeah, I think so.
But lots of 4-H. And so I expect that we'll hear some cheering squads out there.
Get some how-hows out there.
Oh, yes. We're going to hear lots of people cheering. I imagine we'll have some FFA groups there. And certainly Wetumpka will be here, don't you think? But
absolutely.
all the others, I imagine. I'm sure as you look out into the crowd, you see a lot of people that you know, I assume, Courtney, yes?
Yeah, a lot of these people that, that I love and that I consider family members from my days in 4-H, my years Miss Youth Fair, and just they have become such close friends.
So this is, now we're celebrating the 76th Youth Fair this week, but this is the 63rd Miss Youth Fair, so they didn't always have a Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair contest, so this is, but it's, as long as I've known the fair, it's always been such a main part of the fair week. It's like the thing, again, it kicks off the week, and you can't have a fair without Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, right?
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, my sister competed. I don't know what year it was. I'm sure my mom will scream out or text to me. Text me, Mom, but my sister did compete. I do remember that back in the day.
Charlotte, Charlotte Shade, our very first Miss Youth Fair, had a paper crown.
A paper crown. Wow.
Yes, yeah. So there's a lot of really fun memories around these 6.
How many of the former contestants or former queens now serve on the committee? Do we have a committee listing here?
So Barbie, Jan, and Tammy were all previous Miss Youth Fair queens.
Okay.
And then we have, let's see here, when you look at hosting the tea, again, it's going to be myself, Barbie, Tammy, and then Jan.
And hey, shout out to this amazing set that we have this year. I'm loving this. I'm trying to think. Yeah, the or the BCYF light. How cool is that? Carly Gall, she is so creative. Every year she designs our setup, plus the stage is, when you get to see that throughout the competition tonight, that was designed by her and her committee that puts it together. So it's Carly and Austin Gall, and then are the chairpersons, and then you have Billy Joe Ryman, Jeff Ryman, Tammy Boyd, Christy Talbot, Karen Vanoy, Carolyn Costello, Sandy Sims, Lacey Linton, Laura Whiting, Reagan Chansey, Jan Chansey, and Barbie Frankenberry, all a part of that committee that is the decorations committee.
Yeah.
So
and
when
Carly dreams this up.
Yes.
Yeah, and
right.
they all put it together.
And if you don't know yet, with all the theme, you can tell all the it represents this year's fair theme, which is, if you can see the fair book, I don't know, it's kind of, there's a bad light on it, but the theme this year, Courtney, is just grow with it. And so, yeah, it's I'm trying to think of who the cover was won by Grayson Anderson. I'm going to put that up for you again. See? Grayson Anderson, every year they have a contest for the cover design and to represent the theme, and this year's winner, as we said, was Grayson. I think was that Grayson Anderson?
It looks like Grayson Anderson with Arden 4-H Club.
Yeah, so congratulations on that accomplishment, achievement, and that's why you see this beautiful set that looks like growth and growing. So we're very, very, boy, just, I feel like
amazing breeze.
Yes, there's a breeze. We have flowers surrounding us. It feels
great.
So good. So we're happy about that. And I don't know, we've got a few more minutes before we are going to start the evening off. It looks like about 6 minutes before the show will begin. Do we need to take another break before we go into it? So I think we'll do that right now so we can come back one more time for a few minutes before the show starts. So with that, I'm going to have the guys throw it back to the studio, and we will take a short break. We'll be back in a second.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Ready to buy your dream home? Ready to sell your current home? Rhonda Shade is ready to help you. Rhonda grew up on a dairy farm in Berkeley County where she and her family loved showing their animals at the youth fair. Rhonda would love the opportunity to discuss how her experience and market knowledge can help you. It just takes a call, text, or email to get started. Call Rhonda Shade today at 304-261-4718 or visit RhondaHelpsSellHomes.com. Rhonda's looking forward to seeing everyone at this year's Berkeley County Youth Fair.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Mimi and Papa's Dips and More is located at 519 Winchester Avenue, Suite 2 in Martinsburg, and features a wide range of items that you will find for yourself or as great gifts. They carry tasty dips, dessert, and sweet treat mixes, Kitchen Kettle Village jams, jellies, relishes, and pickles, Fisher's popcorn, country home decor, Keeper of the Light candles, and many other gift items. Mimi and Papa's Dips and More is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Live at the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds. I'm Mary Beth Blair, your host for Fair Week this week, all week, for the next 8 days. We'll be right here bringing you live coverage in the evenings. I'll be hosting, but during the day we'll be bringing all the live coverage of the indoor arena. You'll get to watch the daily shows, so you'll get to see livestock shows. So you're going to see the swine show, the beef show, what else they have, the goat, the dairy, the sheep show, all kinds of things, and a lot of fun activities too that happen right here in the indoor arena. While it's nice to sit at home and watch a lot of this, I really encourage you all to take a day or 2 or 3 and come down to the fair and see all that it has to offer. As we mentioned earlier, if you're just joining us, I'm Mary Beth Blair as your host, but with me as my co-host tonight is Courtney Funk, and she is a former Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair from 2006, so she's going to help me MC tonight, or at least host the live coverage. Our MC, as we mentioned earlier, is Miss West Virginia 2022, Elizabeth Lynch, who is also a former Miss Berkeley County as well. Just a reminder that the youth fair is not officially open tonight. That opens tomorrow morning with the arrival of all the animals, all the exhibitors, the commercial vendors, the food vendors. That all will happen tomorrow on Saturday, August the 5th. We only tonight will be bringing you one event, which is the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair. We got to crown Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair before the fair starts. She has a lot of responsibilities, as you mentioned earlier. And now we're just kind of waiting. Everybody's in place. The 10 contestants are sitting in their chairs, waiting for things to get started.
We've got tabulators in place.
We got tabulators. We got judges. We got Miss
chair.
Barbie, who's the chairperson of the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair. She is ready, and she has been already passing out some of her magic Frankenberry. Yes, oh my gosh, I can't believe I messed that up, Miss Barbie. It's so good. I'm already in a Frankenbrittle coma.
Should we grab another piece?
We are going to have more than one more piece for sure. But I just want to, before we get started, we have to say thank you, of course, to Mike and Cresha Hornby with Hornby Media, TV10. This is a huge endeavor. Fair Week is for them to be out here and be a part of it. Literally, their whole staff is relocated here for the week, and it's a huge endeavor. Yeah. And so I just want to thank them for their support of the communities, for their support of Berkeley County Youth Fair Association, and just being able to bring this little bit of the youth fair. I mean, we can't bring everything on TV, but we can bring a lot to TV10 viewers. And I know that those of you who aren't able to get out here, whether it's your age or your health or just your schedule, maybe you work and you can't get here, at least you'll be able to catch a little bit here and there of the youth fair, because like I said, you will be watching, other than the morning talk show program, this will be 24/7 throughout the next week. TV10 will be covering the youth fair. So I think we're just a couple minutes, maybe a minute from getting started.
We just watch those young ladies.
I know, they're getting ready to head up. We're going to, as I said, Dawn Pingley, the president of the Youth Fair Association, will be starting off the evening, so we'll kind of wait for her to get up there and start that off. Also want to give a shout out to two other Grand Champion sponsors. We mentioned Hornby Media, but I also want to mention two photographers, their organizations / videographers. We have JT's Photography, Jacob Taylor, who's in the house tonight, and also Moy Mendoza, who owns SC Studios. They come, both between those two professional organizations, they do in-kind contributions of their services for the entire week to be Grand Champion sponsors. We have a lot of people who do in-kind sponsorships, and they come out and they supply photography staff and videographers every single day of the fair, and that's a lot of time, and it's a big investment, and they do a great job of capturing the heart of the youth fair so we can share it with you guys on social media and other places. So I just want to say thank you to them. And we'll be giving a shout out to all of our Grand Champion sponsors throughout the week. Another one I like to mention is Apple Valley Waste, because they provide all the waste management services. They're a Grand Champion sponsor. They are out here all week long cleaning up the fair. So we just really want to thank them for their huge investment this year and for being a Grand Champion sponsor. We just got the green light. The white flag has been waved, and we are about ready to turn it over to the top of the stage. Our guys will take the cameras up there, and we're ready for Miss Dawn Pingley to open us up with tonight's event. Here we go.
Good evening and welcome to the 76th Annual Berkeley County Youth Fair. My name is Dawn Pingley and I'm the president of the Berkeley County Youth Fair Association. Tomorrow will be the start of the most anticipated week of the year. In 2022, we reached a milestone celebrating 75 years of timeless traditions, and as we turn the corner towards 100 years, the Berkeley County Youth Fair is just growing with it. I welcome each and every one of you to a fun-filled week celebrating the youth of Berkeley County. I encourage all of you to walk through the livestock barns, peruse the indoor exhibit building, and look at all the hard work of these exhibitors. Thank you to everyone that has helped to make this fair what it is today. To our sponsors, we could not do this without your continued support. To the exhibitors, I hope you have a week filled with fun, laughter, and new experiences. On behalf of the Berkeley County Youth Fair Executive Committee and Fair Board, I welcome you to the 76th Annual Berkeley County Youth Fair. Thank you. At this time, please give a warm welcome to our current Miss Youth Fair, Miss Peyton Dugan.
Good evening. My year as the 62nd Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair has been nothing short of amazing. Serving as queen over the past year has been an incredible honor and a great experience that I will treasure. I've had the privilege of representing our fair and promoting our youth organizations, the agricultural industry, and our community. Whether it was meeting with fairgoers throughout the week, participating in community events such as parades and festivals, or representing our fair at the West Virginia Association of Fairs and Festivals Pageant, I've had the pleasure of meeting so many wonderful people who share a common love and appreciation for our fair and all that it represents. I've been a participant of the fair for 10 years and have exhibited both indoor and livestock projects through 4-H and FFA. The Berkeley County Youth Fair has been a huge part of my life and something that I look forward to every year. Serving as queen, I got to see all that our fair has to offer and even the behind-the-scenes work that goes into making every fair a success. The Berkeley County Youth Fair will always hold a special place in my heart. Having the opportunity to be the youth representative for this past year has been meaningful to me as I have represented our fair to the community and the state with pride and honor. I want to express my deep gratitude for everyone who has made this experience possible and for the encouragement and support I have been given. To the incredible and dedicated organizers, volunteers, sponsors, and participants of the Berkeley County Youth Fair, I want to say thank you for your tireless efforts and your commitment to making this event such a special one for everyone in our community. Thank you.
Peyton, I thank you for your year of service to this organization. Even though your reign comes to an end tonight, another door opens filled with opportunity. I know you have big plans. Peyton, on behalf of the Berkeley County Youth Fair, I thank you for your service and representation of the youth and this organization, and I am pleased to present you with this check and certificate. Thank you. At this time, I'd like you to please join me in welcoming back to the fair stage, Elizabeth Lynch, as our MC for this evening's program. Not only is Elizabeth a former exhibitor at our fair, she was Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, and she has just completed her reign as Miss West Virginia 2022, where she earned the honor of third runner-up in the Miss America pageant. Elizabeth, welcome back.
Sit on the chair. Thank you very much, Dawn. Good evening. How are we feeling tonight? Okay. Time out. Do that one more time. That was really bad. How are you guys feeling tonight? There we go. Much better. My name is Elizabeth Lynch, and I was Miss Youth Fair 2017, and I was actually the very first Miss Youth Fair to take this title to the Miss West Virginia competition. Because of that opportunity afforded to me by this fair, I was able to eventually become Miss West Virginia, which opened up a ton of amazing doors for me to become the person I am today. So a huge thank you to the Berkeley County Youth Fair for a ton of incredible memories and a lifelong opportunity that I will never forget. So thank you. It is my absolute honor and pleasure to be invited back to be the MC for this evening's program. Over the next hour, you will be introduced to several folks who have worked extremely hard to make this fair one of the best in the nation. You will also meet 10 outstanding young ladies who are competing for this evening for the title of Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair 2023. Now, let's honor our country with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Hawk Kendig of the Scrabble Scramblers 4-H Club and our invocation given by Haley Martz of the Arden 4-H Club. Haley and Hawk are exhibiting in their final year of the fair this year as they age out of 4-H. Please rise if you are able and remain standing for the pledge and the invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will you please bow your head to pray? Dear God, thank you for being with us tonight. We ask you bless everyone tonight and this week. Please keep us all safe and let's have a beautiful, fun week at the Berkeley County Youth Fair. Amen.
Thank you so much, Haley and Hawk. We can't wait to see where your lives take you after your final year this year as exhibitors. Hopefully, you guys come back as volunteers. This event doesn't just happen without devoted leadership. Please join me in thanking our Miss Youth Fair contest chairpersons, Barbie Frankenberry, Miss Youth Fair 1965, and Jan Chansey, Miss Youth Fair 1991. And now it's time to introduce two very incredible people who have an extremely hard job this evening. Let's introduce our judges. Tonight we have with us Marcia and Dale Barley as our judges who have spent the afternoon interviewing the contestants and now have the daunting task of judging this entire contest. Let's find out a little bit more about them. Dale and Marcia Barley are natives of Winchester, Virginia, both having graduated from Handley High School. Dale retired after 50 years of service with the Dr. Pepper Bottling Company. He currently serves as the president of the Winchester Host Lions Club. He's a veteran of the West Virginia Air National Guard, having served from 66 to 72. Marcia is a retired music educator. She is the secretary of her HOA, her garden club, and Blue Ridge Hospice. They enjoy visiting their son and his family in North Carolina and their daughter and her family in Texas. Marcia and Dale are honored and delighted to be here today. A big round of applause for people with a very hard job. Our ushers for this evening are Cole Horner of the Arden 4-H Club and Lucas Dunham of the Hedgesville FFA. I think they're walking up now. We want to thank these young men for helping to make sure our contestants and others make it safely on and off stage. There's nothing worse than hitting the ground after falling down some steps. Yeah, I don't really trust steps. They're always up to something. Ha ha ha, sorry. I think we're ready to meet our contestants. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? One more time. Thank you. Okay. It's time to bring up contestant number 1.
Good evening. My name is Hunter Dunham, and tonight I will be representing the Hedgesville FFA chapter in the Scrabble Scramblers 4-H Club.
Let's bring up contestant number 2.
Hello everyone, my name is Brianna Willingham and I am a representative of the Southern Cross 4-H Club.
I'd like to introduce contestant number 3.
Good evening, I'm Cheyenne Shawyer and I'm representing Musselman FFA chapter.
A big round of applause for contestant number 4.
Good evening, my name is Melody Schultz and I am representing the Wetumpka 4-H Club.
Contestant number 5.
Good evening, my name is Reagan Chansey, and I'm proudly representing the Arden United 4-H Club.
Contestant number 6.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Haley Soakworth, and I am representing the Spring Mills FFA chapter and Swan Pond 4-H Club.
Contestant number 7.
My name's Caitlin Greenfield, and I'm representing Hedgesville FFA and Wetumpka 4-H Club.
Contestant number 8.
Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cheyenne Grove, and I'm here proudly representing Musselman FFA and Valley Star 4-H Club. Thanks for coming out.
Contestant number 9.
Good evening. My name is Amelia Dugan, and I'm here tonight proudly representing Spring Mills FFA and Scrabble Scramblers 4-H.
And finally, rounding out our competition, contestant number 10.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Madison Elliott, and I am here this week representing Hedgesville FFA.
We are now going to go ahead and start with our first phase of competition, beginning with contestant number 1, Hunter Durham. Hunter Dunham is the 18-year-old daughter of Adam and Heather Dunham of Hedgesville. She will be a freshman this year at Potomac State College. Her favorite subjects in high school were agriculture and biology. Hunter served as secretary for the National Honor Society, received 3 Eagle Soar Awards, and has received her Greenhand chapter and state degrees in FFA. As a 4-H'er, she has been honored with the I'll Be Glad to Award and her club's 4-H Spirit Award. Hunter enjoys football and volleyball. Her future goals include to obtain a degree in agriculture and education extension in order to become a vocational agriculture teacher or a 4-H extension agent. How are you doing today, Hunter?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
So, your question today, please tell us about leading a preschool program and planting succulents. Please tell us about leading a preschool program and planting succulents.
So each year I have been put in charge of helping our FFA members take plants down to the high school and help our preschoolers in the program plant plants each year. So some of them take them home to their families as Christmas gifts, but if we don't get to it by Christmas, they take them home and just give them to their mothers. We'll wait till another holiday like Easter or Mother's Day, so that way they have that opportunity to give it to them.
Great job. Thank you so much. Contestant number 1, Hunter Dunham. Contestant number 2, Brianna Willingham. Brianna is the 20-year-old daughter of Todd and Kim Willingham of Bunker Hill. She is a 2021 graduate of Musselman High School, where her favorite subject was art. In high school, Brianna was selected for the National Honor Society and National Art Honor Society. She also was awarded the Good Citizen Award and Order of the Golden Apple Award. Brianna enjoys drawing, singing, crafting puppets, and puppeteering, and her favorite places to visit are Hershey Park and the Berkeley County Youth Fair. Her future plans are to become an artist, voice actress, or puppeteer. Hi, Brianna. So, your question. You have an interest in puppeteering. What does it take to be a good puppeteer? You have an interest in puppeteering. What does it take to be a good puppeteer?
There are honestly a lot of things that make a good puppeteer. A lot of them being versatility and like your voice or personality, or even just staying focused, not only mentally but physically, because it can really take its toll on both unless you're really passionate about it and you keep trying hard with it.
Great job, Brianna. That was contestant number 2, Brianna Willingham. Moving on to contestant number 3, Cheyenne Scheuer. Cheyenne is the 16-year-old daughter of Steve and Leah Scheuer of Jaredstown. She will be a junior this fall at Musselman High School, where her favorite subjects are English and agriculture. Cheyenne has earned her FFA Green Hand degree, chapter degree, and leadership award, as well as the Golden Apple Award and an athletics award. She enjoys photography, showing livestock, and visiting Destin, Florida. After graduating from high school, Cheyenne plans to attend Shepherd University to obtain her nursing degree, as well as pursue her softball career. Hey, Cheyenne. Hey. So your question tonight, explain your wreath making for local nursing homes. Explain your wreath making for local nursing homes.
My FFA chapter decided to make a wreath for the nursing home because not every person in the nursing home gets visitors or presents every Christmas, so giving someone something nice to look forward to every year is nice.
Absolutely. Great job. Thank you so much. That was contestant number 3, Cheyenne Scheuer. Up next, we have contestant number 4, Melody Schilt. Melody is the 14-year-old daughter of Paul and Amy Schilt of Falling Waters. She will be a freshman at Spring Mills High School this fall, where her favorite subjects are agriculture, music, art, and history. In middle school, Melody was in the choir, yearbook club, and was awarded the Patriot Award. Her hobbies include raising bottle-fed calves, beef farming, goat farming, and chicken farming, with her favorite places to visit being fairs and farm shows. Melody's future goals are to continue her involvement in agriculture with her family farm and expand her knowledge of metalworks by taking welding courses in high school. Hey, Melody. So your question, tell us more about the toiletry drive you organized for a local women's shelter. Tell us more about the toiletry drive that you organized for a local women's shelter.
Me and my mom were deciding on something for my charity drive, and we found the Bethany House. We decided that we should do the Bethany House because it's about women that need help or have something going on in their life. I feel like I wanted to help because it feels like I'm helping more than people or like things. But
you got it. Great job. That was great. Congratulations. That was contestant number 4, Melody Schilt. Contestant number 5, Reagan Chansey. Reagan is the 14-year-old daughter of James and Jan Chansey of Inwood. She will be a freshman at Musselman High School this fall, where her favorite subjects are English and science. Reagan has been awarded her 4-H Club Spirit and I'll Be Glad To award, as well as receiving first premiums on her sewing projects and grand champion at the fair's cat show. She enjoys playing in school and travel volleyball, participating in student council, and was selected for her chamber choir as well as the West Virginia All-State Choir. Her hobbies include painting, singing, entertaining her cats, swimming, and rescuing frogs from the pool. Reagan's future aspirations include attending college to eventually become an author and a college English professor. Hi, Reagan. So, explain what you and your 4-H club do to support the Meals on Wheels program in your community. Explain what you and your 4-H club do to support the Meals on Wheels program in your community.
The Meals on Wheels program was formed to help elderly who either cannot get out of their house or don't feel comfortable making a meal at home. So basically what we did was we decorated bags for these people who needed a sense of family, support, comfort that they needed. We decorated these bags, and they were filled with food that their families gathered and paid less money than they could have in another store for. So overall, we just wanted them to have a sense that there were people that cared for them and that everyone was looking out for them for whatever they're doing.
Great job. Great job. That was contestant number 5, Reagan Chansey. Contestant number 6, Haley Silkworth. Haley is the 16-year-old daughter of Chris and Becky Silkworth of Falling Waters. She will be a junior this year at Spring Mills High School, where her favorite subject is science. Haley plays softball and is active in her school's student government, while also serving as the president of her 4-H club for 2 years. She has earned the FFA Green Hand and chapter degrees, as well as the Spirit of Spring Mills FFA Award for Growth. Haley enjoys spending time with her friends, traveling to Tennessee with her family, and showing and judging livestock. She plans to attend college and pursue a degree as a dental hygienist. Hi, Haley. Hello. Okay. Tell us about your participation in the Berkeley County 4-H Trunk or Treat event. Tell us about your participation in the Berkeley County 4-H Trunk or Treat event.
Yes, so the Trunk or Treat is actually held here in this facility at the Berkeley County Youth Fair. Clubs and chapters come together for little kids to set up goodie baskets and to make sure that they have a good Halloween. If they don't have a Halloween back at home, it's something good for the youth to really look out for the older generation.
Great job. Thank you so much, contestant number 6, Haley Silkworth. Contestant number 7, Caitlin Greenfield. Caitlin is the 16-year-old daughter of CL and Autumn Greenfield of Hedgesville. She will be a junior at Hedgesville High School this year, where her favorite subjects are history and agriculture. Caitlin has received her Green Hand and chapter degrees in FFA, pins for sewing and rabbits, and an Eagle Soar Award in biology. She enjoys watching Friday night football games, and her hobbies are reading, crocheting, knitting, and making jewelry. After graduating high school, Caitlin plans to attend college in order to earn her degree to become an agriculture teacher or large animal veterinarian. Hi, Caitlin. So your question, what did you do as a participant in the ham, bacon, and egg sale? What did you do as a participant in the ham, bacon, and egg sale?
So for the ham, bacon, and egg sale, I got my hog in August, and I grew it at my house, and then in November we went and we cut it up, and then in March we went ahead and we had the sale. I sold both of my hams and both of my bacons, and yeah, that's about it.
Great job. Thank you so much, contestant number 7, Caitlin Greenfield. Contestant number 8, Cheyenne Grove. Cheyenne is the 15-year-old daughter of Adam and Jill Grove of Hedgesville. She will be a sophomore this year at Musselman High School, where her favorite subject is English Language Arts. Cheyenne is an active member of her school's Bible Club, Student Council, and FFA chapter. She has received her 4-H Club's I'll Be Glad To award, as well as the Green Hand FFA degree. Cheyenne's hobbies include raising and showing livestock, fishing, kayaking, baking, cooking, and practicing archery. She enjoys going to horse shows, the youth fair, and the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Her future goals are to attend college and continue caring for animals. Hi, Cheyenne. Hi. Your question tonight, tell us more about your Project Sunny Days Community Service Project. Tell us more about your Project Sunny Days Community Service Project.
My younger sister and I recently started Project Sunny Days this year. My aunt passed away in hospice care, so we decided that after seeing the environment that these patients were in, it would be nice to brighten up their day. So we decided to paint flower pots and donate them to both the VA Center and hospice care. We painted them and then bought flowers and took them there and donated, and they got to pass them out. And we wanted to brighten others' days by doing this. And we also, when we went to the VA Center, were able to take some that said, "Thank you for your service," and had American flags. And I was very happy to be able to do something like this. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you so very much. Contestant number 8, Cheyenne Grove. Moving on to contestant number 9, Amelia Dugan. Amelia is the 16-year-old daughter of John and Menda Dugan of Shepherdstown. She will be a junior at Spring Mills High School this fall, where her favorite subjects are business and agriculture education. Amelia has earned her 4-H Club Spirit Award and her FFA Green Hand and chapter degrees. She enjoys photography, livestock judging, going to the gym, and hanging out with friends, as well as going to the beach, local fairs, and traveling the country for FFA trips. Her future plans are to major in business and marketing at Shepherd University, and then acquire a real estate license to pursue a career in real estate. Hi, Amelia. Your question: explain what you do when participating on livestock judging teams. Explain what you do when participating on livestock judging teams.
Livestock judging is a complicated event that I can do either through 4-H or FFA, or in my case, both. You judge beef cattle, sheep, goats, and hogs for market or breed characteristics. You also have to answer questions based on appearance or anything else about the animals. There's another section called oral reasons, where you take that class of animals, put them into words, why you place them that way, and give them to a judge. I've been fortunate enough to be on the state FFA livestock judging, winning livestock judging team, as well as a couple weeks ago, my team also won the state 4-H livestock judging contest, where we get to go this October and November down to Texas to practice, as well as National Convention in Indianapolis and Nail in Kentucky. Thank you.
Great job. Great job. Thank you so much, Amelia. Contestant number 9, Amelia Dugan. And rounding out, we have contestant number 10, Madison Elliott. Madison is the 16-year-old daughter of Tim and Barbie Elliott of Martinsburg. She will be a junior this fall at Hedgesville High School, where her favorite subjects are vocational agriculture and science. Madison enjoys playing volleyball and watching baseball. At school, she has been on the honor roll, and in FFA, she also earned her Green Hand Award, Chapter Award, and Leadership Award. Madison enjoys spending time with her family and friends, as well as taking pictures and reading. Madison's future goal after graduating from high school is to attend college and major in radiology with a minor in agriculture. Hi, Madison. Hi. Your question today: talk about your participation on the Parliamentary Procedures Team for FFA. Talk about your participation in the Parliamentary Procedures Team for FFA.
My participation on the Parliamentary Procedure Team was pretty difficult from the start. There's 6 of us individuals. We have a lovely Mr. President. And we ended up going to regionals March, and we ended up winning, and then we went to state convention, and we did okay, but not the best to our abilities. But it's a really big learning process, and you just have to trust each other around you and learn how to pronounce and make up emotion and add stuff to it, and then you need to know how to amend the motion by adding more stuff, and then take a recess when you need to, and then just memorize the motion chart.
Great job. Thank you so very much. Contestant number 10, Madison Elliott. Let's give them all a big round of applause. This is not an easy job, so great job, ladies. If you guys would like to exit the stage and maybe try to cool off a little bit, you're more than welcome. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely sweating up here. So now we're going to move into an intermission. That's actually going to be filled with my voice. I'm very sorry about that. So, like I mentioned before, I was able to participate in the Miss America competition. And while you're there, you have to have a talent. When I first started this 5 years ago, they said, well, what's your talent? And I was like, my entire family has some sort of musical ability, and then there's me. I cannot sing, I cannot dance, I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket, you couldn't pay me enough to try to do something like that. So I will not be singing for you today. Fun fact. But one thing that I could do was speak. And I gained all of those skills from being a part of 4-H, from being a part of FFA, livestock judging, and horse judging. And I owe a lot of my public speaking ability to my coaches during livestock and horse judging, my mom, Cheryl Lynch, and then Mark Hostetler, who was the livestock judge. And I was fortunate enough to take my non-traditional talent to not only the West Virginia competition, but the America competition and speak. And I firmly believe that public speaking is definitely one of those talents that we all tend to ignore. Public speaking is hard. You had 10 girls come up here today and have to answer a question they had no clue about. They did not know what that question was until I asked them right here on the spot. So it's difficult to actually have that conversation sometimes. So at Miss America, what I was able to do was get on stage and actually have a story to tell. I love being a motivational speaker. I've been booked as a keynote speaker throughout the last year and have actually been able to travel to 20 different states in the last year as a keynote speaker. So if that's okay with you guys, do you mind if I share that story with you? You're like, no. Okay, I'm going to step out. While I was studying for my undergraduate degree, I had to take a class that was all about soil. And on the first day of class, a student raised his hand and he said, "Why do we have to learn about dirt?" And the professor kind of chuckled and he rolled his eyes and he said something that stuck with me. He said, "It's not just dirt. Soil is comprised of so many components that make it important. There's inorganic and organic materials, bacteria and insects. Soil is home to animals like earthworms and groundhogs, and they all work together to create and sustain life in this world. Soil can take the tiniest seed and turn it into something beautiful." He said it's not just dirt, it is so much more. And that got me thinking, never let anyone write you off as less than what you are. You might look at me and think that, well, I'm just a girl, but I'm a scientist and I'm an educator and I don't mind getting my hands a little dirty. Those things, plus many others, work together to make me, me. Now, think about you guys. You're not just youth exhibitors. You're not just women or men or just teachers or just mothers. There's so many things about you that build you up to create the person that you are. We are not insignificant. We are determined, intelligent, remarkable, and talented leaders of tomorrow who can and will make a difference. We are not just dirt. We are so much more. Thank you. I like sharing that story, and I felt that it was pretty appropriate as your theme is Just Grow With It this year. So a little bit of dirt, a little bit of soil talk. So we actually have a little bit more entertainment for you. There will be a sing-along for you guys. Please sing. I will not be singing. You guys don't want to lose your hearing tonight. So we have some songs for you guys to sing along to.
Okay, while we have this song, we are going to go to a quick break and thank our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Sheer Delights at 320 Wilson Street in Martinsburg provides men, women, and children's haircuts, highlights, color, perms, updos, styles, and waxing. Schedule a visit with our stylist or walk in. Contact us by phone at 304-264-0920 or email at trudystarlooper@yahoo.com or by visiting our Sheer Delights Facebook page. Our hours of operation are Monday from 9 to 2, Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturdays from 9 to 3.
UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh is excited to announce that we're ranked in the top 10 on U.S. News and World Report's honor roll of best children's hospitals. We're also recognized for excellence in each of the 10 specialty areas being evaluated. Our expanded network of regional locations brings our nationally ranked care to more families closer to where they live. Visit chp.edu/US News to learn more or to find and schedule care near you.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back and forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Mimi and Papa's Dips and More is located at 519 Winchester Avenue, Suite 2 in Martinsburg, and features a wide range of items that you will find for yourself or as great gifts. They carry tasty dips, dessert, and sweet treat mixes, Kitchen Kettle Village jams, jellies, relishes, and pickles, Fisher's popcorn, country home decor, Keeper of the Light candles, and many other gift items. Mimi and Papa's Dips and More is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Looking for a new fence, replacing an old fence, or just fixing an existing fence? RAI Properties can help you. With licensed and insured staff, your fencing project will be in good hands. We have over 20 years of experience in the industry and the community. We take our work seriously. You can trust that you'll enjoy looking at your finished fence for years to come. RAI also specializes in lawn care, decking, flooring, renovations, painting, and vent work. To get a quote, go to www.raiproperties.com or give us a call at 304-995-9764.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
There's a local family moving in our territory.
What do you want from me?
Taste it. It's really good.
We'll go to the mattresses.
It's not personal. It's strictly business. Leave the guns. Take the pizza.
Rox, now serving hot, fresh pizza to die for.
Ow, that really hurt.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
I'm Jocelyn Perkins, and my father, Jeremy Perkins, is the owner of CBP Enterprises, LLC, which is a third-generation family-owned business serving the tri-state area for over 50 years. My grandfather, Cecil, and my father, Jeremy, have always been a big supporter of the local youth. If you want a hardworking, trustworthy, honest company that helps with all your landscaping, asphalt maintenance, seal coating, parking lot, and line striping, call Jeremy Perkins at 304-671-9057, WV009596.
Ready to buy your dream home? Ready to sell your current home? Rhonda Shade is ready to help you. Rhonda grew up on a dairy farm in Berkeley County where she and her family loved showing their animals at the youth fair. Rhonda would love the opportunity to discuss how her experience and market knowledge can help you. It just takes a call, text, or email to get started. Call Rhonda Shade today at 304-261-4718 or visit RhondaHelpsSellHomes.com. Rhonda's looking forward to seeing everyone at this year's Berkeley County Youth Fair.
Sheer Delights at 320 Wilson Street in Martinsburg provides men, women, and children's haircuts, highlights, color, perms, updos, styles, and waxing. Schedule a visit with our stylist or walk in. Contact us by phone at 304-264-0920 or email at trudystarliper@yahoo.com or by visiting our Sheer Delights Facebook page. Our hours of operation are Monday from 9 to 2, Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturdays from 9 to 3.
The first person in our top 5 is contestant number 1, Hunter Dunham. Moving on to the next phase, contestant number 3, Cheyenne Scheuer. Our third finalist, contestant number 5, Reagan Chansey. Moving on, contestant number 6, Haley Silkworth. And rounding out our top 5 is contestant number 9, Amelia Dugan. I'd like to take a minute to thank the people who actually created the stage, Carly and Austin Gall for their stage decorating committee. A big round of applause for this beautiful stage. Carly works all year long creating what she envisions, and her committee worked hours this week making it a reality, so thank you to these volunteers. There are multiple volunteers and businesses who donated items for this contest, and they are listed in your program, and we thank them for their support as well. All right, ladies, are you guys ready? So we will move into our secret final question phase. I'd like to have contestant number 1 stay with me while the rest of you actually go into the soundproof booth. Are you guys ready for that? All right, contestant number 1, can you come on this side? And then everybody else, please exit the stage. How are you? Good. I don't quite have the question yet. I'm sorry. So sorry. We're getting there. We're getting there. Are you excited? You having a good time? Yes. Okay, so I like filling time. So my question for you is, what do you call a duck that has an issue with his hind end? I don't know either, but I guess his butt quack is funny. Sorry. That wasn't a very good question. That isn't your final question, I swear. What are your favorite jokes? Got it?
Yes. What do you call an alligator that is also a detective? An investigator.
I might have to ask that question to everybody now because these are my favorite things. Dad jokes are the best. We're not quite there yet. This is a very secretive question. I haven't seen it. So the other day, fun fact, I caught my brother, Joseph, he's my younger brother, I caught him standing in the kitchen, all right, and he had a colander over his face, and he was screaming through the colander, Joseph, you gotta stop. He's like, why? It's like, Joseph, you're gonna strain your voice. I'm sorry. You're like, please, leave me alone. I do too. These are my favorite. I got really good at telling them. I guess my favorite one, so I went to Miss America, and I had to go talk to Miss Hawaii, all right? Because I found out about a law in Hawaii where I guess you can't laugh loudly. No, I guess you can only give aloha. How many of you went to camp? Can somebody start singing stupid jokes? Stupid jokes. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for indulging me. Oh, man, we got to keep going. We got to keep going. Do you have another one locked and loaded? Anybody in the crowd want to yell one? Wow, no volunteers? What do you call a pig that robs a bank? A hamburglar. That was great. Here we go. Big round of applause. Final question. Okay. Now we're ready. All right. I'm going to hand you the microphone so I can open this up and not drop the microphone. Okay. Hopefully you didn't need this envelope. All right. I will ask you this question twice. How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future? How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future?
Over the past 7 years of me showing at the Berkeley County Youth Fair, I've been able to see the fair grow in many different ways. From different exhibitors showing other livestock to just having more exhibitors in general, the fair has grown tremendously. The people allow others to learn and grow from their mistakes, or learn and grow and raise another animal or produce more livestock at their own homes. And it's just amazing to see how much people appreciate and care about others at our fair.
And that was contestant number 1, Hunter Dunham. Let's see if we can't pull contestant number 3, Cheyenne Scheuer, from our soundproof booth. That's hard to say. Say that 10 times fast. Hi, Cheyenne. So I have to ask you, just think on your feet for a second. Do you have a funny dad joke that you like to tell? Oh, man, I'm starting to collect them. I'm sorry, I had to ask. Okay, are you ready? Okay. How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future? I'll ask again. How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future?
Our fair has grown by having more little ones showing. Yes, we might have had a bunch of people age out, but our little ones are coming up and showing us all that they could all be better than us.
Thank you. And that was contestant number 3, Cheyenne Scheuer. Let's pull out contestant number 5, Reagan Chansey. And they mean it. It really is soundproof down there. You can't hear a single thing. And the plus side is that it is air conditioned, so they're living it up right now. Hi, Reagan. Okay, so again, do you have a dad joke that you like to tell? Yeah, do you want to tell it?
What's cheese that's not yours? Nacho cheese, yeah.
I love that one. Okay, here's your question. How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future? I'll repeat it again. How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future?
I've seen our fair grow over the years. I think the most improvement we've had was when COVID struck. I think a lot of people went in disbelief that the fair would come back to its former glory. But I think that we bounced right back off of that. And we became just like a family again. I think that COVID hitting was a blessing and a curse for all of us to come back together.
Great job. And that was contestant number 5, Reagan Chansey. We are bringing up contestant number 6, Haley Silkworth. Hi, Haley. So I've been asking everybody because I'm ridiculous. Do you have a favorite dad joke you like to tell? If you don't, it's okay.
I don't.
Okay. Hey, that's all right. Okay, are you ready for your question? Okay. How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future? I'll repeat it again. How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future?
Yes, growth. So the Berkeley County Youth Fair has always been my life since I was 9 years old. And without the older generation, I could not be where I am today without that. It is my responsibility, if I was selected as queen, to make sure that the younger generation knows that all of us older members are willing to help and reach out and make to see them grow. And the community has a lot to do. Without them, we would not be where we are today.
And that was contestant number 6, Haley Silkworth. And we are waiting for our final contestant, contestant number 9, Amelia Dugan. Hey there, Amelia. Okay, you're the last person I'm going to ask this to. Do you have a favorite dad joke? If you don't, it's okay. I don't think so. Man, all right. I'm sorry, I'm collecting them. I'm ridiculous. All right, are you ready for your question? Okay. How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future? How have you seen our fair grow, or how do you hope to see it grow in the future?
As for the physical fairgrounds, when we made the switch from the old grounds to here, I think that is a big example of how our fair has grown. As for the people, I know when I came in at 9 years old and started showing, I didn't know hardly what I was doing. I had older members help me, and I learned how to grow in showmanship and showing in general.
Perfect. Great job. Thank you very much. That was contestant number 9, Amelia Dugan. Thank you very much, ladies. You guys are welcome to exit the stage. And as they exit the stage, please give them a big round of applause. Should you win Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, one of the opportunities that you have is to attend the West Virginia Association of Fairs and Festivals pageant. This year, we had Peyton, who was our incredible representative, and when you're there, you have to present a promotion or a commercial. So we'd like to have Peyton promote hers. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Yeah, either way. Oh, then go ahead. Yep. You're okay.
Oops. Okay.
So this was my promotion that I did at the West Virginia Association of Fairs and Festivals pageant. So it had to be a 30-second long promotion. Here it is. Are you looking for a unique and rare fair? Well, I got just the place for you. The Berkeley County Youth Fair in Martinsburg is one of the last youth fairs in the entire country. Celebrating 75 years, the fair highlights and supports youth in our county, showing everything from frogs to hogs to projects about baking and cultivating, and of course tons of family fun like the carnival, rodeo, local music, and tractor pulls. So come on out to the Eastern Panhandle August 5th through the 12th. I sure hope to see you at the fair.
That was awesome. That was really good. One of the things, people have this negative stereotype or perception of what pageants are, but I think it's really incredible about the fact that it really pushes us to get ourselves out there and utilize our voice. What do you think has been, so I'm going to ask you a question, what do you think has been your favorite part about being Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair?
My favorite part has definitely been going out in the community and showing my love for the fair. I've been a 10-year exhibitor, and something that's been in my family. My parents showed, my grandparents were involved in the fair as well. So getting out in the community and showing the positive side of our fair and spreading my love for the fair and what it's about is something that was really special to me. And this year being Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair has allowed me to do that on a more higher level, I should say. So that's absolutely been my favorite part.
Thank you so much for your reign. You've done an incredible job this year, Peyton. Big round of applause. Okay. So up next, I'd like to introduce Mikey Withrow, our Berkeley County Extension Agent, for a perfect presentation.
Thank you, Megan. Good evening, everyone. I have the distinct pleasure of being the chair of the Berkeley County Youth Fair Scholarship. This year we have 4 individuals that I'd like to go ahead and bring up on stage. So I have Peyton. She was one of our 4 finalists. If I could have Hunter Dunham, Lillian Voicey, and Michaela Voicey, please come to the stage. On the other side of Peyton. A little bit about the scholarship. This was started last year in celebration of the 75th. At that point, there was a group of us that said, hey, we want to see things that will last for the next 75 years, and we want to do something that's going to make a difference. So this is open to any exhibitor in the fair. That's pretty much the only requirement. You have to have some type of post-secondary education. It could be vet school, it could be an ag teacher, it could be diesel mechanics, anything in between, truly just anything that's a step above. And it goes through 2 parts. The first part that you will not see is the application process. The scores are determined half by application and half by live question. So the panel has already scored the applications, and we're going to ask each of the contestants a question. So they'll all get the same question. We include that so that they can prepare their answer. So first up, Peyton, how has the Berkeley County Youth Fair prepared you for the future?
I've been an exhibitor of the fair for the past 10 years, as well as been extremely active in 4-H and FFA. And through these organizations and my time at the fair, I have learned so many lessons and useful life skills. 3 of the biggest things that stand out to me are dedication and responsibility. The second is being able to actively engage with my community. And the third is the Berkeley County Youth Fair has led me to find my passions. Through showing animals for the past 10 years, I've learned that you need to stick with it even when times are hard. Sometimes you feel like giving up, but going through and following through is something that has really impacted me. The second thing is being able to actively engage with my community. Dealing with people with like our buyers and others in our community, being able to share our love for the fair and actively tell them why we want to do what we want to do and why we do it is something that's really important. And also going in with public speaking and being able to interact with the community is really important. And the last thing is that the Berkeley County Youth Fair has led me to find my passions. It has given me the opportunity through 4-H and FFA to try new things, whether that's showing a new species or exhibiting a new project in the indoor arena, or even if you want to try tractor pulling or something else. It has been an outlet to try new things. For me, through livestock judging and my showing with sheep and goats has led me all the way to Oklahoma to be on their collegiate livestock judging team, where I will be studying animal science and small ruminant reproduction. So this is how the Berkeley County Youth Fair has prepared me for my future. Thank you.
Ms. Hunter Dunham, how has the Berkeley County Youth Fair prepared you for the future?
I have been coming to the Berkeley County Youth Fair since I was a small child. I've always loved coming and getting to see the animals and just experience all of the exhibits and see all the hard work everyone has had. I remember being 10 years old and asking my parents if I could join 4-H. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to join it the first year I had asked, but the second year we found a different club that would work with my schedule and we were able to join. I remember that I wanted to come to the fair because all of my friends were here. Joining 4-H because of the fair has been the biggest change in my entire life. I've decided to go into agriculture and extension education because of this decision and because of what the Berkeley decided to offer me.
Now this part is a test, and I will fail it, so if Lillian could come up. I thought so, but I was like, ugh. Miss Boise, number one, how has the Berkeley County Youth Fair prepared you for the future?
All right, so I have been able to have the opportunity to experiment with multiple different projects throughout my time at the fair, and this has opened up a lot of new learning opportunities for me. Many of these projects have been woodworking, cooking, self-determined, and so many more. And not just being able to complete books for these projects, but also having to complete projects for the fair has allowed me to deepen my understanding of these topics and learn more than I would have without having to prepare a project. I've also gotten the opportunity to volunteer for the fair, which has allowed me to meet others. And overall, the fair has just really helped me build skills in independence as well as time management and things like that. So, yeah, thank you to the fair.
And lastly, Michaela, how has the Berkeley County Youth Fair prepared you for the future?
Yes, the Berkeley County Youth Fair has impacted my future in so many different ways. I've been able to experience so many different projects like cooking, camping, veterinary science, and I even got to participate in the dog show, which was a really fun experience. Unfortunately, the dog that I participated in the show, she passed away, but because of the youth fair, I'm able to have so many lasting memories with her. I'm also, because of the youth fair, it really prepared me for my future. It teaches really good responsibility and time management skills through the projects that I'm doing, because you have the deadline. And I'm also able to better my public speaking skills through 4-H.
Thank you, ladies. Three of you can return back. I think Peyton has to stay back up here. But I wanted to take time to introduce, you're good, a few of our committee members. So if I could have Miss Linda Kisner, Jeff Ryman, Carly Ryman, please stand. Big round of applause for them. They're the ones that help. And I'd also like to introduce tonight's judges. Just a reminder to bring me your clipboards as soon as I am done. We have Ms. Lori Copenhaver. She represents our 4-H as the Berkeley County Leaders Association Secretary. We also have out there, I can't see any of you, so you're out there somewhere, Ms. Riley Brown. She was your 2022 West Virginia FFA Northeastern Region Vice President. That's a mouthful, but thank you for being here tonight. And lastly, representing our fairing committee, we have Miss Carly Ryman Gall. We thank her for serving in the capacity she does as chairperson as well as being one of our members. Thank you all. I'll be back.
Please join me in welcoming Autumn Fry to the stage for a special presentation. Good evening. My name is Autumn Fry, and this evening I'm here to present the Evelyn Laymaster Talbot Service Award. This award has recognized young ladies since 1990 for their time and commitment to our wonderful community. Mrs. Talbot spent time each year helping to mold Miss Youth Fair Queens in proper etiquette and setting an example of giving back to the community. My mom, Colleen Miller, and my aunt, Kathy Bennett, were two of many queens that Mrs. Talbot had the opportunity to work with and leave a positive, lasting impression. This evening, we are celebrating the young ladies who are making a difference in our community. These young ladies are amazing. They have spent time making blankets, making flower arrangements for inpatient individuals at local hospitals and the local hospice facility, adopting highways and bridges, participating in various collections and donations for those that are in need, and extending their service outside of the U.S. through mission work. Girls, keep doing the little bit of good that you are doing. Sprinkle your good everywhere you are, whether it be in high school, in college, and please continue it here at the fair. John Wesley once said, "Do all the good you can, be all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you can." Our world is filled with good people. Berkeley County has some of the best. I'm proud to recognize a young lady who has not only been on mission trips serving, but has also organized and encouraged other young people to make over 400 bags for Kids Power Packs at Tri-County Older 4-H Camp this year. These bags were given to the youth of Berkeley County. At this time, I'd like to congratulate Ms. Hunter Dunham. Hunter is being awarded a clock, and on the front it says the Evelyn Laymaster Talbot Community Service Award, and on the back it's for you to remember for all of your efforts to make our community shine. Thank you. I'm just going to... You're welcome, girl. There you go, and I have something for you. Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you. It's time to bring back our top 5 contestants to the stage. Probably go stand right in the middle, most likely. Ladies, do you mind doing me a huge favor and shifting down to in front of the gate? Thank you. While we have a minute, I would actually like if previous Miss Berkeley County Youth Fairs, if you're in the audience, could you please stand up? I know my mom's won. I see her. She's not standing up. So she was Miss Youth Fair in 1987, and then I won exactly 30 years later for 2017. Are there any other Miss Youth Fairs in the crowd? Thank you guys so very much for your service to the Youth Fair, and thank you guys so very much for being a part of the legacy. We don't talk about that enough, but it's because of you incredible women that we're able to stand up here today and do exactly what we do. So thank you guys very much. Okay. Decorating a little bit more. You know those large strip shopping centers? I can't stand them. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. Big round of applause for our stage help. It's time for another highlight of our contest, the introduction of our little helpers. Are you guys ready? Okay. We're going to begin with our Queen's Bouquet, carried by Kaylin Ware. Kaylin is the daughter of Charles and Ashley Ware. Carrying our Queen's sash is Everly Poncione. Everly is the daughter of Caleb and Beth Poncione. Up next, we have our trophy bearer, Boyd Maston. Boyd is the son of Scott and Rachel Maston. Up next, we have our crown bearer. We have Julia Frankenberry. Big round of applause. Julia is the son of Ryan and Gretchen Frankenberry. Are we ready down there for the announcement? You guys ready to go? Are you guys ready in the crowd? You guys are like, I'm sweaty, I'm hot. Okay. Are you guys ready? Keeping you in suspense? You don't like it. I'm sorry. Our fourth runner-up is contestant number 3, Cheyenne Schroyer. Our third runner-up, contestant number 5, Reagan Chansey. Our second runner-up, contestant number 1, Hunter Dunham. This is my favorite moment right here, just the suspense. Remember, in the event that the new winner is not able to perform her obligations, the first runner-up would fulfill the position. Your first runner-up is contestant number 6, Haley Silkworth, which means your 63rd Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair 2023 is contestant number 9, Amelia Dugan. Keep the round of applause going. Their pictures first, and then you're more than welcome to come up and get your pictures with your girls.
When you do the same thing for 135 years, you learn to do it well. For 135 years, we've been helping families through the hardest times of their lives. That's because we're a family as well. When your family loses a loved one, we're here to help. We're Brown Funeral Home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson. We're here when you need us.
Proud sponsors of the Berkeley County Youth Fair.
We're the Skinner Brothers. Most folks only need a lawyer once or twice in their lives. And when they're injured or in an accident, most people don't know what to do. We get it. It can be overwhelming. Nobody likes to be told, you need a lawyer. But that's why we're here. We want to get you back to your normal life and help you recover. So if you or loved one has been in an accident, give us a call. Let us figure out how we can get you compensation. Reach us at SkinnerWins.com or Google Skinner Lawyers. We'll treat you like family.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
Ready to buy your dream home? Ready to sell your current home? Rhonda Shade is ready to help you. Rhonda grew up on a dairy farm in Berkeley County where she and her family loved showing their animals at the youth fair. Rhonda would love the opportunity to discuss how her experience and market knowledge can help you. It just takes a call, text, or email to get started. Call Rhonda Shade today at 304-261-4718 or visit RhondaHelpsSellHomes.com. Rhonda's looking forward to seeing everyone at this year's Berkeley County Youth Fair.
I'm Jocelyn Perkins, and my father, Jeremy Perkins, is the owner of CBP Enterprises, LLC, which is a third-generation family-owned business serving the tri-state area for over 50 years. My grandfather, Cecil, and my father, Jeremy, have always been a big supporter of the local youth. If you want a hardworking, trustworthy, honest company that helps with all your landscaping, asphalt maintenance, seal coating, parking lot, and line striping, call Jeremy Perkins at 304-671-9057, WV009596.
UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh is excited to announce that we're ranked in the top 10 on U.S. News and World Report's honor roll of best children's hospitals. We're also recognized for excellence in each of the 10 specialty areas being evaluated. Our expanded network of regional locations brings our nationally ranked care to more families closer to where they live. Visit chp.edu/US News to learn more or to find and schedule care near you.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Looking for a new fence, replacing an old fence, or just fixing an existing fence? RAI Properties can help you. With licensed and insured staff, your fencing project will be in good hands. We have over 20 years of experience in the industry and the community. We take our work seriously. You can trust that you'll enjoy looking at your finished fence for years to come. RAI also specializes in lawn care, decking, flooring, renovations, painting, and vent work. To get a quote, go to www.raiproperties.com or give us a call at 304-995-9764.
Mommy, where does flavor come from?
Well, when people love food, they cook it on a Traeger grill. Meat, corn, even pie. And then the Traeger does the rest, which brings everyone to celebrate this beautiful thing that they've created. Because when you share delicious food with your friends, that's the flavor of life.
Shop now and save at Orsini's today.
Watched the crowning of Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair 2023. So everybody, if you're watching or if you're just joining us, we just want to remind you of our winner. And Courtney, go ahead and tell them.
Yeah, so contestant number 9, Amelia Dugan of Scrabble Scramblers 4-H and Spring Mills FFA has taken the crown.
Yes.
She represented those clubs wonderfully this evening. And a fun fact, we'll go ahead and tell the group, she is our previous queen, Peyton Dugan's sister. And so they join just a handful of other past Miss Youth Fairs that are the sister duos. So we've got mother-sister combinations and a handful of sister-sister combinations. So very exciting.
Yeah, so fun. So as you can see, the girls are getting their group pictures taken for the newspaper and for all the publicity that will be that we'll use them for social media and all the other good stuff. And we're hoping to have Amelia join us as soon as she finishes with pictures. So we'll just let her walk right onto set. Once we see that they're done up there, we can come back here to us and we'll get her to sit down with us. And we'll see what she's thinking, see how she feels, and see.
Mom's very excited.
Oh yes! So there you have it. You have Peyton, who just gave up her title, her mom, and their daughter or her daughter. Wait a
Amelia.
second. Yes, Amelia, the new queen.
She is surrounded by royalty.
Yes. Now, was their mom the queen?
No, Mom was not the queen. But she passed our table, and I said, "Look, Mary Beth," she was saying, "They're both my daughters. Those are both my girls." And so she's just so excited. And as a mom of daughters myself, I imagine I'd probably
Can you imagine? Oh my goodness, how exciting it'll be in that house.
Yes.
But so we're just going to wait for her to come on down. All the young ladies did such an amazing job. So proud of them. And also, as you heard earlier, announced the scholarship winner was Miss Hunter Dunham, who was also one of the contestants and made it into the top 5. So congratulations to Hunter.
Yes.
We'll maybe try to get an interview with her this week.
Yeah, and she also won the Evelyn Talbot Community Service
Award. Oh, that's right. That was like back-to-back awards.
Yes,
She's very, very talented.
Yes, very talented and really gives a lot of
goodness.
volunteer time in the community.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our first night of coverage. Like I said, we're going to get an interview to wrap up our evening's coverage with Amelia here in a few minutes. But it's been a fun night. There's been a great breeze down here at the fairgrounds. I hope that's a sign for the weather for the week, Courtney, because last year it was brutally hot. And this year when we first got down here and got set up, I thought, oh, who has a fan? Someone brought a fan in, and they said, no, it's just there's a breeze tonight. Wow, I'm just really hoping that that's setting us up for a whole week of good weather and no canceled events and just happiness all around. You know, and it always is nice, I'm sure, to have a little bit of rain just to get the dust settled, but not like we had last year.
No.
Oh my goodness, it was either hot and you couldn't hardly breathe, or it was pouring down the rain. So. Shout out to Courtney also for joining me tonight as my co-host. She was here with me last year too. We had such a good time tonight. Her daughters are sitting out there watching, and they watched all the evening, and I think they're starving. They need to get home and get something to eat. They're such troopers for being here. I know they would have been here anyways, right?
Yes,
regardless if you were behind the camera.
They've been here
me.
since they were in the womb. So.
Oh, really?
Yes, both of them.
My goodness, they've been to everyone. Wow.
Yes, so.
We might be able to bring on a few other girls who've come out tonight. I see Miss Berkeley County's teen is here, and then Miss Berkeley County's little miss maybe. We'll see how that goes. How much longer our coverage will take us, but not sure how long Amelia will be up there getting pictures. I'm looking at our time. Hopefully we can get her down here before the end of the 8:30 hour, because I think we're probably going to try to make a wrap of it at 8:30. I'm not sure if we can send somebody up there to grab her. 8:37. I'm not reading lips very well.
Only 3 minutes to 8:30, I think, so we may be going a little over our time.
Yeah, we might have to go a little bit longer.
Sorry,
we'll
Mike.
see. We'll see what we can do. I see it looks like she's headed down. Maybe if we're lucky, so we could get a short interview with her and then go to break. We'll see how that works out. We're going to be ready for her as she comes down the steps and welcome her onto the set.
Looks like they're repositioning her for some photos.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a few-minute break. We'll take a break for about 5 minutes or so, 4 minutes, and we'll come back. We'll send word up there that we need the new queen with us for a quick interview. So we'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh is excited to announce that we're ranked in the top 10 on U.S. News and World Report's honor roll of best children's hospitals. We're also recognized for excellence in each of the 10 specialty areas being evaluated. Our expanded network of regional locations brings our nationally ranked care to more families closer to where they live. Visit chp.edu/US News to learn more or to find and schedule care near you.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer deaths in the United States each year. But do you know the radon levels in your home? Home is a place to live, love, and laugh, not a place to breathe air containing radon. The Berkeley and Morgan County Health Departments are distributing free confidential radon test kits, and you can get yours at the Berkeley County Health Department office in Martinsburg and the Morgan County Health Department office in Berkeley Springs. Protect your home and family. Get your free radon test kit today.
When you do the same thing for 135 years, you learn to do it well. For 135 years, we've been helping families through the hardest times of their lives. That's because we're a family as well. When your family loses a loved one, we're here to help. We're Brown Funeral Home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson. We're here when you need us.
Proud sponsors of the Berkeley County Youth Fair.
UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh is UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back and forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.
2023 Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, Amelia Dugan.
Yes, and you can see her there with her mom on stage, and she's going to be making her way down, and we're going to interview her. We might even see if we can interview her mom and see what it's like for a mom with a back-to-back daughter, or back-to-back daughters winning the, wow, what an exciting 2 years for them. We're also going to try to get Hunter Dunham on here as well, because she won 2 awards, as we said tonight. So we're going to get her on here. She was a contestant in the competition, as well as winning the what 2 awards were those?
So she won the
scholarship
Talbot Community Service Award,
yes,
and then she also won the Berkeley County Leaders Association scholarship.
That's right. Yes. So we, I think we see our queen coming around the corner.
I see the queen mom.
Yes, here she comes. Oh, well, we're going to grab Hunter Dunham first, since Amelia is. Yes, no. So we're going to go ahead and get mic'd up there. All right, here we are. So we're back live here at the Berkeley County Youth Fair, and we have just watched the crowning of Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair 2023. And with us right now, look, I'm going to my right. This is actually Hunter Dunham. You were in the competition. Congratulations, yes. You made top 5.
Thank you.
And you also won 2 very important awards. You won the Scholarship Award for the Berkeley County Youth Fair. You did a great job with your speech. And you also won the
Evelyn Talbot Community Service Award,
which is
such an honor.
Yes, I was so excited. I was in tears back here when I walked up on the stage.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We're very proud of you. So what's this week look like for you?
This week, it actually won't be too busy after today. I only have a hog, so I'll be able to come around and help Amelia with anything that she needs assistance with. Yeah.
And that's quite a team effort, isn't it? So if she's showing, then one of the runners-up will help her. And so that'll be a great experience for you this week as well. So what are you looking forward to the most, other than showing?
I'm looking forward to line dancing on Tuesday night.
Oh, yeah.
I love line dancing at camp, so getting to come to fair and do one of my favorite things is so important to me.
Well, good. Well, so scholarship, you won the scholarship, so you're a senior then.
Yes. Well, I just graduated.
You just finished, but you're going into college. So where are you headed, and how will you use that money?
I'm going to Potomac State College to actually study agriculture and extension education.
Wow.
So I'm hoping to become either a vocational agriculture teacher or a 4-H extension agent.
Very nice.
For 4-H extension, you actually need a master's.
Yes, you do.
So by receiving this scholarship, I'm actually able to put money back and save it for when I have to go get my master's degree if I'm not able to get financial aid another way. So it's really helpful.
That's great. Well, good luck with that. And tell us a little bit with community service. What do you think, what was the most important thing to you in your community service that you're a part of?
My favorite thing about getting to do community service with other people is getting to see how other people appreciate it as well. I love giving back to my community. It's one of my favorite things. I love being able to help others that may not be able to get that help. I've worked at the rescue mission in Martinsburg serving food. I've been to Guatemala to help paint a school. On any scale, it's so important to me to have those people to see that what you're doing is affecting others.
Absolutely. Do you have any questions, Courtney?
No, I don't think so. Just keep giving it
your all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Will you continue to show after this year?
I am. That's unsure right now. Undecided. Yes.
I guess it depends on how college goes. That's a lot. It's a big commitment, isn't it? Not to be home and have an animal.
I don't want to make my brother take care of it. For at least part of the year. So I feel like it wouldn't be fair to him.
Yeah.
So
No.
it may be my last year. I might do a different kind of project other than like market livestock. But
very nice.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you in the ring. And when you tap out, if you'll go tap Amelia on the shoulder and send her over. It was nice to have you on. Have a great week. All right. Thank you. All right. So that was Hunter Dunham. Wow. Great job. And congratulations on those awards. And I'm sure she's going to have a great future ahead of her. Yeah.
Yes, and she, Mikey can help prep her to take over extension.
Exactly.
Right?
I love that.
Yes.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do that, right?
Sure.
That's awesome. Okay, and so come on in. We're going to welcome for her first interview. We're going to put this on and we don't want to mess up the crown. Okay, here we go. Here she is. This is Amelia Dugan, Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, just crowned, minutes ago? Minutes ago. How does it feel?
I'm so in shock. Earlier, I thought my interview went okay, and then when I got called top 5, I was ecstatic about it, and then to win, that just it's so special to me, especially since my sister was the last Miss Youth Fair, and they haven't had 2 sisters win back-to-back before, so that's really special to me.
That is a really huge accomplishment. Your mom was very emotional, right? We're definitely going to have to try to get her to give us an interview and see what she's thinking right now. I'm sure she is just beyond excited. So what are you looking forward to most this week?
Probably meeting people in the community and just having younger people look up to me. I know that in showmanship and showing animals, I have younger kids that come to me for help and for advice, and I feel like this is an opportunity to do that on a larger scale, and I'm just so excited for it.
Now, what will you be showing this week?
This week, I have 2 dairy heifers, a market pig, and a market lamb.
Wow. So you're going to be busy, too. Not only being a part, playing your role as Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, but just in the ring as well. So that's going to be for a busy week. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of help, though, right?
Yes. All of my runners-up, I'm great friends with all of them.
Are you? That's great. Oh, it'll be a memorable week, I'm sure. I'm sure Peyton we've watched her do all that she has done, right?
Yes, I've seen her do all the things from the fair week to fairs and festivals pageant. I went with her. It was so exciting, and I'm so excited to just be there this time as my turn.
And follow in her footsteps. Are you going to miss her next year when she goes off to college?
A little bit, but between me and you, the stuff she leaves in her closet isn't safe.
Sister secrets, unveiled. So the first in a while. So it's been a while since back-to-back.
Well, it's been a while since we've had sisters. But this is
the first back-to-back.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a pretty cool thing. Yes. So she's out there admiring you and cheering you on. That's so cool.
So sweet.
Well, congratulations. We're going to look forward to having you on multiple times throughout the week. So we'll just be grabbing you when you have a free moment here and there to tell us how the week's going, tell us what you're up to and how you're doing. We'll be cheering you on when you're in the ring, of course. Do you have any questions, Courtney? Of course, Courtney's a former Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair.
Just cherish it all, Amelia, and I'm sure that Peyton has probably said the same thing to you. Your crowning moment will stay with you forever. And cherish every amount of this week and wear that purple pin proudly as you move forward.
Awesome.
Yes, great job tonight.
Thank you.
Were wonderful up there.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, there you have it, folks. The new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, Amelia Dugan. And I don't know if your mom's around. Is she still around anywhere? If not, she's probably out. Oh, I see her out there. If you can grab her and see if she wants to come on for a quick interview, we can do that. I don't know how much time our guys are telling us. We have 20. Okay, we have time to fill. So see if you can grab your mom and tell her we want an interview with the mom of the 2 back-to-back Youth Fair queens.
All right, let me go get her.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Amelia.
Congratulations. All right, well, while she is going off to find
sweet.
Mom.
She had tears in her eyes.
Oh, my
very
goodness.
excited.
So cute. So we didn't ask her, what school does she go to? She represented Spring Mills, right?
Yes.
And so I wonder, is she a senior there? Do you know?
So I do not know.
Okay.
We should ask Mom what their age difference is.
Yes,
too.
let's do that. Let's do that. That'll be fun. So people are starting to head out, although there's a little bit of crowds here and there. This is just the calm before the storm tomorrow morning when the gates open and all the animals arrive in the exhibits, and it's going to be crazy week, crazy 8 days. Don't forget, if you're watching, make your way out here. My goodness, there's so much good food, fair food, and just pop-up vendors like food trucks that are going to be here. Carnival for 8 days of the fair. Of course, anytime that you come out, you can walk through the animal barns, see all of the animals that are being exhibited throughout the week. The exhibit hall, which you spent a lot of time in as a young student, right?
I did, yep, I did.
What were some of your projects in the exhibit hall?
So I did a lot of self-determined projects, so jams and jellies, cake decorating was one of my favorites. And then I did also do sewing for a few years.
Oh, nice. So the 4-H Style Review show is either tomorrow or Sunday. I can't remember.
It's Sunday.
Sunday. I know we'll be covering that. Last year, I was amazed at some of the outfits that they look like they could just be on the cover of a magazine.
Yeah.
And wow, my mom is an amazing seamstress and has sewed. When we were younger, she made all of our clothes.
Oh,
so
wow.
like we have this one picture of Easter where she had made my brother's suits. I have 3 brothers. My sister and I's long dresses. We look like Little House on the Prairie when you wore long dresses.
Yes.
They're so precious. I mean, nobody wears things like that anymore. But my mom was just, she's still, to this day, at her age, that's the one thing she really still enjoys and is able to do is sew. And I didn't pick that. I think I'm too high-strung for sewing. I couldn't sit still at a sewing machine long enough.
This is your forte.
Yeah, so no, that was just definitely not something I could pick up. But so I really admire these girls at such a young age, and yourself, like how you could not. I know you have projects that start off very basic, but then it really advances to some very high-level quality work. So make sure if you look at our schedule for that you tune in to watch that. I'm sure we'll see some really cool stuff.
Yeah, and throughout the day, the market animals, they were talking about showmanship and showing these animals. They work so hard all year round.
Oh my goodness,
Some of these kids are up before going to school, out in the dairy barns, out in the, with their pigs or swine and their goats. And I think it's really important to show the support of what they pour into their work all year long.
Don't come to the fair and just go to the carnival or an event. Make sure you go through the barns and say, give those youth a pat on the back, congratulate them, be interested, ask them questions. That's what they're here for. This is their life, their livelihood. They love what they're doing. And if you're a business in the community or an individual who likes to eat homegrown meats and so forth, Friday night's auction is like the first time I was at an auction here. I was exposed to it in 2020 when we did the virtual fair. We did the auction online. But the first year I was here in person, I was amazed at just, number one, the amount of things that animals that are sold at Friday night at auction. But such a great investment into the community and to the youth. But also, I mean, we had a refrigerator full of amazing locally raised meat. So that's a great thing if you're interested. Well, it looks like we have come over here with us. We have the mother of the 2 back-to-back Miss Berkeley County Youth Fairs. Come and have a seat. Have a seat. You asked the first question, Courtney. There we go.
Oh, there we are.
Can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So I overheard, those are my girls. Did you know they were sisters? They're my girls.
Those are my girls.
There's so much pride.
Yeah.
I mean, so what does it feel like to have them back-to-back winners?
Yes, definitely proud of both of my girls. Peyton won her first year in, so this was Amelia's second year won, so very excited for both of them.
Yes.
So last year, Amelia competed with Peyton.
Yes,
I thought I remembered that the sisters were competing together. That had to be hard, too.
We could only have one winner,
yes.
but at least back to back.
Yes.
Very
What's
exciting.
the age difference between the girls?
They're a year and a half apart.
Wow, okay.
And then we have younger brother that's a year and a half after Amelia.
And is he an exhibitor as well, I'm sure?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's all in the family.
Yes.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Now, do you all own a dairy farm? They talked about dairy with showmanship.
We do not own a dairy farm. We are down in Scrabble, which is between Beddington and Shepherdstown. We're on 35 acres there.
Okay.
We just have a little hodgepodge of everything.
Okay.
We've got, my original love was goats, so we've got a goat herd, which Peyton's pretty into with the goats. We also, the kids have a few cattle they raise. We have a couple market pigs, and then when Bo started in 4-H, I guess he wanted to do something different and new for himself, and he started showing sheep.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So we also had some rabbits at some point as well.
Okay. So what was it like last year for Peyton's, and like, are you ready for another week like that, like you had with her last year, keeping her going and motivating her?
Yes. Well, originally when both the girls were going to be in the pageant, I was like, oh my goodness, like we are very busy all the time during fair week anyway. How are we going to fit one more thing in?
Right.
So, but it, like every fair, it all works out all the time. So it was a very busy week, but definitely fun. So Amelia kind of saw that, and they're busy showing as well. So this is just one more thing.
Well, she must have not been too intimidated if she saw it all.
Correct.
Like she had a front row seat, and she's like, "Let me have at it."
Back again, so.
Wow, exciting for your family. Congratulations. Can you think of any other hot questions we could put her on the seat
I
with?
don't think so. You've raised two really wonderful young women.
Congratulations.
Very proud of them. So, like I said, we love the 4-H and FFA programs and all the fair has to offer.
Yeah, you've officially earned the title of Queen Mom.
Yes, absolutely. We need a sash for you.
Yes.
I'm the mom of the two queens back to back. Yes, you all made history tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Have a great week.
Thank you, and we'll see you back out here.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. All right. All right, folks. Well, there you have it. Are we going to take another break before we end? Maybe. Okay, so let's take a break right now. We'll see who else we want to interview on this segment, and we'll be right back at you with in just a few minutes after this word from our sponsors. Thank you.
UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh is excited to announce that we're ranked in the top 10 on U.S. News and World Report's honor roll of best children's hospitals. We're also recognized for excellence in each of the 10 specialty areas being evaluated. Our expanded network of regional locations brings our nationally ranked care to more families closer to where they live. Visit chp.edu/US News to learn more or to find and schedule care near you.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer deaths in the United States each year. But do you know the radon levels in your home? Home is a place to live, love, and laugh, not a place to breathe air containing radon. The Berkeley and Morgan County Health Departments are distributing free confidential radon test kits, and you can get yours at the Berkeley County Health Department office in Martinsburg and the Morgan County Health Department office in Berkeley Springs. Protect your home and family. Get your free radon test kit today.
When you do the same thing for 135 years, you learn to do it well. For 135 years, we've been helping families through the hardest times of their lives. That's because we're a family as well. When your family loses a loved one, we're here to help. We're Brown Funeral Home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson. We're here when you need us.
Proud sponsors of the Berkeley County Youth Fair.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
The WV Hospitals East Foundation is excited to announce the inaugural Dr. Frank Sabato Jr. Pickleball Classic to be held on Saturday, September 23rd at the W. Randy Smith Recreation Center in Inwood. Join us for a fun round-robin style pickleball tournament with start times at 8:30 and 10:30 a.m. Award ceremony and lunch will follow. To register as a player or sponsor, call 304-264-1223 or go to wvmedicine.org/Berkeley/giving to download the registration form.
And we're back at the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds. We're about ready to wrap this first night of live broadcasting up. But we couldn't finish the night without just a little shout out to the whole team and the masterminds behind the decorations this year. We're so just so impressed every year at the new things that you guys come up with, you and your team, Carly. This is Carly Gall, and she and her husband, and then a team of 10 people maybe?
Yeah, 10 to a dozen people.
Yeah. So when do they come up with all the they make us an incredible set here. We love it. I especially love that light. We're going to have to talk about where you had that done. That is amazing.
So I did that myself.
You did?
Oh,
you
my
created
God.
that
I did that on my kitchen stove probably at 9 o'clock at night. I had this vision, and I was like, I want a neon sign.
Yes.
I think that would be great behind you guys.
Oh, my gosh.
So I ordered everything on Amazon and hot glued everything, and it just turned out way better than what I thought.
So
That is
cool.
amazing.
It is. I love it.
That is amazing.
You might have started yourself a small business on the side.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. And, of course, the theme, Just Grow With It. You guys have done just an amazing job of the stage and the background of the stage and everywhere carrying out that theme. Well, how long does it take? What goes into it? Tell us all about it.
So, at least for this particular theme, there's so many different aspects that you could go with.
Right.
It's such a broad theme, and I was so excited about it because I love plants, I love greens, I love everything to do with growing. And I mean, it took probably 6 months to plan out what I wanted to do, and then the execution of it probably should have taken another 6 months. But I crammed it all into 2-3 months. And it was a lot of late night, I should do this, and write it down in my notes app, and then what do you think about this? So I had the one thing that we didn't execute that I wanted to. I wanted Miss Youth Fair to sit on like a chia pet seed couch.
Oh my goodness.
I saw it on Facebook somewhere. This lady had put chia seeds everywhere on a couch and got it to grow, and I was like, that would be so cool.
Oh
but
my goodness.
I think maybe Miss Youth Fair would have been upset about how the dirt on her dress might have looked, but.
Well, but that was
nice.
That's a great idea, though. That's a thought that counts. That's so fun. Yeah. Well, you've done a great job, and I loved how it looked. It really looked good on stage too, when the contestants were up there. I love the corn stalks behind them. The whole execution of it, fantastic job. So kudos to your whole team. So also, Carly wears another hat, which we felt was important to kind of talk about right in this last segment. Tomorrow, she's in charge of the dog show, and that's tomorrow. What time? It's 2-ish or 3-ish? What time?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock we'll start. It's my 4th year having the dog show. We're having the role of dog chairperson, so I'm excited. We have 8 kiddos coming out to show and 8 pups to come out, and I always love seeing the pups.
Yes.
And we're just going to see how they do. Right. It's going to be exciting.
I think 4 years ago was your first year the virtual fair year?
Yes.
So because that was my first year working with the fair with TV10, and wow, that was fun that first year. I remember our interview. You're like, this is my first year doing this. Like,
I don't know what to
walking
expect.
through all that, like describing what they were doing.
I felt like I had 2 first years.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Being here in person as well as doing the virtual fair.
Definitely.
Well, we're going to look forward. So you say 8. So 16 altogether we're going to see, or is it just 8 total?
8
8 exhibitors and 8 pups.
8 pups. Okay.
So,
oh, yes. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't wait to see them, see the variety of dogs. And now they compete in a couple things, right?
Yeah, so we have our regular program where they go and their classes are divided into whatever book they're in for 4-H. And then we also have a costume contest.
Yes, I love that.
And a best trick contest.
I'm so excited about those things.
I always like seeing them pull out their best tricks and execute them here.
Well, good. Well, it looks like the weather will cooperate. The dogs won't be too overheated tomorrow, so it should be a good show. So we're excited for that. And you know what? I just realized, okay, night one, Mike always says, Mike Hornby, that I'll have one word that I say over and over the whole fair week. And I think tonight I just caught myself saying how excited I am. I think that might be just the word I use every single year.
It's an exciting week.
I'm always excited about being here. I'm excited about everything you're doing. So I'm going to try not to use that word anymore. You think it's kind of like the game at the baby showers where you put those pins on your shirt. And so you all need to put something on here that like every time I say that word, you take it away. So we'll have to figure out how to do that.
Get a thesaurus and come up with different.
I am. I'm gonna Google that tonight. Put it in. I'm not gonna get a thesaurus. I'm gonna use my phone. Siri, tell me what to say instead of Siri. My kids will be like, Mom, no, not Siri. Just ask your phone.
Yes.
What should I say instead of saying excited? So I'm gonna bring a list of words. I'm gonna have them right here, and y'all are gonna be like,
I love it.
Yeah, impressed.
I'm gonna be very
That's my
impressed.
challenge for the week, Carly.
Your vocabulary will just widen.
Yes. That's the goals. That's the goal. Well, I think we might be the only ones left out here on the youth fairgrounds. It's getting really quiet. Like we said, it's the calm before the storm.
No moose, no clucks back there.
Not yet, but then the background noise is all about to change within 24 hours.
Oh, yes.
The background noise, the
people,
the smell.
Oh yeah.
The air is about to change.
Yes.
So come along with us for the week. We've got 8 nights of Berkeley County Youth Fair and days. We're going to be carrying live shows throughout the day. Don't miss a single bit of the action. You can watch stuff also on replay on the WRNR TV YouTube page. So make sure anything you miss, you can go back and find it again. We're going to be here all week, so come out to the fair in person or join us online. We'll be looking for you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Congratulations again to our new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, Amelia Dugan. You're in for an exciting week. She is, isn't she? Yes, you have one more thing?
No, you said exciting.
Wait. But to be fair, I said tomorrow. I'm going to bring that list in tomorrow. I can't think on the spot like that. You know,
Gotcha.
my brain has a small capacity.
Okay.
So, but you're
I'll
going to
get
hold
you
me to
tomorrow.
it. Okay, oh my goodness, I'm nervous. All right, guys, well, we are out of here. I think we're going to sign off for TV10. I'm Mary Beth Blair, and it's been an honor to have Courtney Funk with me as my co-host tonight. And thanks for closing out our last segment of the night, Carly. See, I really need to go home because I can't even put words together anymore. So going to go home and rest, and we'll see you tomorrow.
This is Eric at Hancock Chevrolet. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hancock Chevrolet, it is that easy. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hancock Chevrolet will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time in a car dealership playing the dumb back and forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Cumberland to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hancock Chevrolet absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HancockChevy.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want, and your new ride will be delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.